But yeah, that reminded me of something from Halo. And then to go either side of him, you get these two smaller versions as well. And I also did this massive brute of a guy. Oh, sorry, I should tell you what they're called, shouldn't I? Where are they? Where are they? So this one is a screamer killer. That's a screamer killer. With his mouth open like that, I can see why it's called a screamer, and it's definitely a killer with those tentacles, isn't it? Hello, Cement Shoes. How you doing? How you doing, sir? Hi. And then these guys were called Neuralites. Is that right? Neurotyrants. So that's a Neurotyrant. And those little ones are the Neuraloids. There we go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to painting them beasts up. Hello, Kieran. Hey, well, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. And I hope you're well as too, Steve. How you doing? How are you? And then everyone's saying hello to each other. So I won't pop every comment up, otherwise I won't get any further very quickly, will I? So today I thought I'd do the cover picture, the cover model, the one that's I've used it as the thumbnail for this video, and it's called a Tyranid Prime. Now there already existed a Tyranid Prime in the Warhammer 40k universe, but it didn't have wings. This one's got wings. Oh, Waffler. Hello there, Waffler. You're new. How are you doing? Do I know you? I don't think I do I? Hello. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the Starship Cosmic. Right, so, let's start with this then. A, 2, 3, and 4. So we can't start with 1, can we? We have to start with 2, 3, and 4, and then get 1 and 5 in the next one. Who the hell numbers these? You know what? Let's brand. Normally put some music on, don't I? There we go. And someone last week did actually say that the likes the music is the name of the music that's mad. This one's called Feeding the Ducks. Feeding the Ducks is the name of this music. There is also one called Interspace, which with a name like that, it should fit really well with me, but the music's absolutely awful. So we'll stick with Feeding the Ducks. Just lower it down a bit. There we go. Right, okay. You are new. Well, welcome. You saw my V-Rex versus Kong statue shot. And so I was like, all right, okay. Oh, you just got the... Have we already spoke about this? I'm sure someone's just told me that they've just bought one of these statues. I can't remember if it was in the shop or if it was someone I spoke to online, actually, but I'm sure someone just told me that they've just bought one. It's an awesome piece, though, isn't it? It's absolutely massive. Anyway, I'm going to get to flipping these off, otherwise we'll never get anywhere. Well, I won't get anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere anyway if you're just going to listen to me crap all night long. I like the name anyway, Waffle. Waffle. That one's the head. That's what we all do, isn't it? We all waffle. Now, tidy up some edges. Get rid of these notes especially. I will try and keep my eye on any comments that come through, but obviously my focus is directed on these. Let's see if we can get another light over here as well. Okay. Slightly better, I suppose. Slightly better. When if I come to doing painting videos, I'll have a better light up here for that. So what's everybody been up to? Monday, isn't it? Everyone been back at work after a sunny weekend off. My day off today, and I spent most of the day editing this week's What Did I Buy video. I had a lot of problems editing it this time around. Mark likes a waffle. We'll talk about Mark and Blue Harvest toys there. I work for sure. Weta's my favourite collectibles. Got some other ones from the years. I show Weta do some amazing stuff. Well, used to do anyway. Don't think they put as much out now as they used to do. Quite a lot of the Lord of the Rings stuff. Right, so how do these go together then? Just I've got the wrong piece. I don't know which one I've got off, but it's 4 that I need. Oh, wrong one moved it as I was clicking it. Hello, Rolando. How you doing, sir? Kieran's a good man. Look at that. Thank you. You tell him. You tell him. Keep him in line for me, won't you? So, that one, isn't it? That one. And then the head clips into there, does it? Does it? Well, it is doing. And that's on top of the head. I can't get to the head now. Right, so you know, top pictures that shows you plugging the head into the body. But no, before you do that, you have to do that bit first. Well, why don't we have that at the top then? Oh. I'm not just moaning for the sake of moaning. He who moans. There is actually a channel called He Who Moans. I've seen some of his videos. Should they go together then? No, we have the big body bit first. Big body bits first. Oh, we got Gap as well. Hello, Gap! Good evening, sir. Oh, he's here. He's here. Quiet, everyone. Although I may not survive this kebab. Oh, you're having a kebab. You're having a dirty kebab. Ugh. I don't know what I'm pulling making a noise like that for. Sometimes I can't take a minute kebab. I tend to just get the meat, the tomatoes, and the garlic sauce though. Tell them to keep the rest. Come on, you've seen me in my other videos. You know that I'm not a kind of guy that goes for salad. feel free as well to ask any questions. Give me something to answer and interact with you with. Otherwise, this could be quite boring. There's no Cosmic Council this week either, that's next week. It's just that bit this time. So that one. And then that one. Panic again, Mark is here. Turn that bloody annoying music up. I'll tell you what, I'll take votes on it. More people tell me to turn it off, I'll turn it off. Check the WhatsApp group. What, are you telling me to check the WhatsApp group? Do I have to check the WhatsApp group? I'm live on a stream. I'm supposed to be fiddling with stuff. Check the WhatsApp group. God, I've got 46 notifications on there. Which one am I looking at? Ah, your kebab, your dirty kebab. Okay. Lovely. I've seen pavement pizza that looks nicer than that. I'd be afraid, be very afraid. Mark's here and he's got a kebab. Laughs. News on the UK dangerous man with dirty kebab. Hello there, Benjamin. How are you today, sir? I've got more hellos. Right, I can get back to this now, of course. So, next numbers 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Ow! What's up with you, Zelda? You come and talk to everyone if you want. It's one of my cats. One of our cats. Decided to let her presence be known. You might not have heard it, but I certainly did. Okay, Gareth, when did you open your shop? Now, which one? Which one? I've had... Technically, I've had 4. All relocations to larger units. Opened in 2007, I want to say. Yeah, I think it's 2007. So I've been through credit crunch. I've been through, it's either 2 or else 3 recessions. And I keep coming back for more. Yeah, because I remember one of the really popular things that I had in when I first opened were the Series 3 Doctor Who figures. Doctor Who came back in 2005. So 2005 gave us Series 1, Series 2 was 2006, Series 7 was 2007. No, Series 7. Series 3 was 2007. Oh, there it is. Couldn't find the nub. Yeah, 2007. Seems so long ago now. I thought Mark was talking there for a minute. Well, not all those Yorkshire lads have the same voice, you know. Yes, Mark was a customer when I used to do the Sunday market. That's before I had the shops. So that'd be what, 2000, 2003, 2004 maybe? Why did I open a toy store? Why not open a toy store? It's what I always wanted to do. Since high school days. when the careers advisor came round and asked everyone what they wanted to do, it was like, I want to be a policeman, miss. I want to be a doctor. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a fireman. I want to be this, that, and the other. She came to me, and I want a toy shop. And then she paused before moving on to anyone else. I will never forget this because I got bullied for weeks over it afterwards. She then said, "You, sir, the world will be your oyster." And I was like, why did you just single me out? And yeah, because of that, I got bullied. I was bullied anyway, but I got bullied for several weeks, particularly for that incident afterwards. I love everything Doctor Who up to the end of Capaldi. Yes, yeah. Actually, no. I'm a massive Doctor Who fan. I think I've mentioned this once before. This is why, when I first opened the shop, I insisted on having a full-size Dalek in the window, and I got it within a few months. I had it ordered before I opened the shop, actually. And so yeah, big Doctor Who fan. I did like the new series for the most part, up until, to be fair, it was before Capaldi. I actually wasn't keen on a lot of the Matt Smith stuff, and not because of Matt Smith. I actually think he's been the most doctory type Doctor of the modern series to date. He's been my favourite modern series Doctor for definite. I actually enjoy a lot of other things that he's been in. I think he's quite good. He does a good job of playing, considering his age. He does a good job of playing a 1,000-year-old man, or at least a man with a 1,000-year-old mind. Anyway. But I don't think all of his stories were very good. I actually think that Stephen Moffat could have done with someone over him, because let's face it, Stephen Moffat writes some absolutely fantastic stories, really amazing stories, but I don't think he was a very good producer for the show. And I could be called a misogynist and a sexist and everything like this, but as far as I'm concerned, the Doctor's a fella. And Time Lords can't change the sex when they regenerate. I thought Missy was an absolutely fantastic character, but she wasn't the Master. She could have easily been the Rani, she could have been Romana gone nuts. What would have been interesting if it had turned out that she was actually Susan, and she was angry at her grandfather for having dumped her on Earth with no way of getting off. He never came back for her or anything like that. I think that would have made a far more interesting story than, oh, we really fell off. We can miss it. And I knew that Missy was literally a way of saying, look, Time Lords can now change sex, and that's what's going to happen to the Doctor. And fair enough, didn't happen straight away because we got Capaldi, but it came straight afterwards, didn't it? Anyway, let's see what else you're saying. What else are you saying? Oh, there's quite a lot in the chat. I think I've known you for 5 or 6 years. Yeah, it probably is about that. God, time flies, doesn't it? Ripping you off for 20 years. Remember that the next time that you insist on a discount, instead of taking money off, I'll add it on. The question should be, is it stock or is it collection? It's a bit of both. Yeah, definitely. My collection was the stock that I opened with. I've built my collection back up again, not to where it was, or anywhere near, but I keep sort of like collecting a line and then selling it off, and then collecting another line and selling it off. But there's certain things that I've kept for quite a while. Haven't I finished yet? No, I haven't. Hello, TJ. You're right. Now he bullies me. I might start doing that. I might start doing that. That was a two-part question. Yes, it was. What did I miss? I want me to go back through it all now. And I think I've gone straight past it again. There we are. What was the first item you sold? First item I sold was a 12-inch radio-controlled Dalek. It was from Remembrance of the Dalek, so it was a white-coloured one with gold spots. And it was a week before I opened the shop. And I actually think that's quite an achievement. I had the Daleks in the window. I did a bit of a window display, ready to open. And as I was putting them into the window, a lady went past. She brayed on the window and banged on the door and said, I want to buy them. Can you sell me one? I know you're not open yet, but can you sell me one? Oh, go on then, I will do. I'll just leave the money in the till for opening day. And who else have we got? Hello! How are you, sir? A BG. I don't know what a BG is. I'm glad it's a BG and not a BG. Why did I work out? Worst soundtrack ever. See you Friday. Yes, look forward to seeing you. I hope that was it an Achilles tendon? Hope that's feeling better. I feel bad. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it was Achilles tendon, wasn't it? This is where I jump over to my phone and see. Well, yes, your Achilles anyway. Hope that's better. Hope that's well on the mend. Hi everyone. We're getting lots of hellos. What? Matt Smith is a favourite of the modern series? Yes, definitely. Not my favourite overall, but favourite of the modern series. It's not playing, is it, Mark? Not playing. Do I have anything else from the Weta Workshop? At the moment, I don't think so. I might have a couple of the Lord of the Rings busts. I think I've got a Frodo one and possibly a Gandalf. And no, I have. Well, the Kong statues from the 2005 Kong film, were they all Sideshow Weta? I think they were all Weta, weren't they? I've got all of them. Yeah, that's what we're actually talking about. We're talking about the Kong versus Figure Eight statue, aren't we? Yeah, I've got the whole range of those statues. Everything from the little skull ones, which are about so big, all the way up to the giant one that you've got. I'm surprised that Susan hasn't come back. She kind of did in the Five Doctors back in 1983. Susan might be back for Christmas. Well, they're bringing them all back, aren't they? We've got Melkelin back in this next series. Lobot, hello! How we doing? When does Mark never insist on this? Yeah. Lots of Hanny's discounts. What's that? Nah, that's almost insulting. Daisy Hill 2007, yes, that's right. I had 3 shops on there, I don't know if you remember. I had two shops on there. I had Cosmic Toys, and then 2 doors down, I had Twilight Twist. 2 shops at the same time that I did that for a year, that was hard work. Running between the two. Maybe I was talking about that awful background music. Yeah, right, okay, that's 3 people. 1 more and it goes off, okay? I wouldn't mind last time I did this. People said it sounded good. There's a Godzilla versus Kong Weta that looks amazing. Godzilla versus Kong. I'm assuming that we're meaning the new Hollywood Godzilla Kong. Yeah? How much was it? You know, off the top of my head, I can't remember. Do I have them on the website? Do I have them on the website? Oh, I'm just deleting nothing. Go type it all. Enter. Statues. This is where I find out I haven't given them the time yet to do it, and I've had them over a year. No, I haven't. Right, okay. Oh, that's something else to do. Can I? No, I can't. Yeah. Right, no, I haven't got a clue how much they are at the moment. Love shop. Strangely enough, at one point I did consider opening a sex shop. If that's what you mean. Sex toys and apes and things like that. No, I didn't actually do it. I thought about it. Kieran's a bit old, he doesn't know what a love shop is. I'll let you enlighten him in the chat. Right, let's get back on with this. Nearly done. There's only 2 more pieces to put on this now. Clipping the wrong way. That's another sprue empty. You know, it's funny, but if I hadn't done this as a live stream and been chatting along with everyone, I'd have probably finished all of these Tyranids in the time it took to do the first live stream. But this is a lot more fun. This is a lot more fun. And the reason I didn't stream the last batch that I did is purely because I was watching Vaults of Iacon's Collector's Archive last week at the time. Was it Thursday night? I think it was Thursday night. So I couldn't watch something as well as, well, listen to something as well as stream as well. Well, I considered trying it. Did I do a show at the weekend? Yes, it was Bolton Toy Fair, Bolton Stadium. It was very quiet, to be fair. It turned out okay in the end for me, but it was very, very quiet overall. All of the dealers and traders were complaining about how poorly they'd done. So yeah, I consider every little bit that I did. I consider myself lucky for doing that. Yes, definitely a different type of choice. I have 2 love shops at the top of my road. Really? Yes, private showing. Yeah, and something like that. Something like that. Will you paint? I'm planning on painting these on a live stream. I don't know if that'd be more interesting or more boring for the for the audience, but I'm going to give it a try. I will have to prime them and base coat them first. There's something else that I need to do to them all as well that dawned on me. The bases. The lighting isn't really all that great here, is it? The plastic bases look just like that, a boring plastic circle. So I do need to spend probably an evening going through them all and either gluing sand on them and little pebbles or something just to make them look less boring, to be fair. So that's something I'll do, but I won't do a stream of that because it's going to be boring for me to do. It certainly doesn't need to be boring for you as well. But painting, yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, okay, I get it now, yes. Yes, he meant toy fair, and it was a toy fair. No, not one of those. Strangely enough, there's one of those just round the corner from where my old shop used to be. Yeah, I want to get the rest of the King Kong collection. I can also get some cool concept art. Ooh, concept art. You know, that's one thing that's a bit of a shame with comments, that you can't put like a thumbnail picture up or something like that in the comments for people to see. I've often thought that when I've been in other people's live chats. What was or is the most valuable toy for sale in your shop? Ooh, I get asked that quite a lot, and I still don't know how to answer it. Well, up there, well, no, I do know how to answer it. It's the statue that Waffler's talking about. It's £1,000. So yeah, it's that. I'm open to offers on it, but yeah, I don't think I've got anything else over 1,000. Oh, have I? Have I indeed? I sold the Godzilla pinball on the table. That was 5,000. So that's the most expensive item I've ever had, and I dare say it'll be the most expensive item I ever have as well. There is, it's just the Dalek, obviously. That's going to be quite expensive, but it's not for sale. I have the life-size Harley Quinn. That's, I think RRP is £1,200 on that. What else? I've got the absolutely giant-sized burning Godzilla by Bandai, which is the vinyl model kit. Not a vinyl model kit, a vinyl figure. And that's, again, try finding them, especially in the UK. They just don't really exist over here. You might be lucky to see one pop up on a rare occasion in the States or in Japan itself. But even then, it's very, very rare when they do. And that's currently in the shop window. It looks fantastic. But put a price on it's difficult. It's one of those I've said it's not for sale because I don't want to rip someone off, and I also don't want to lose out on selling it too cheap. But I do think you're looking about £1,500 for it. Maybe too close to the end of the month. Everybody's already spent that. Yeah, that's probably what had a lot to do with why Bolton was quiet. Yes, I've got the Dapple TARDIS playset, which I think I'm asking 5 on that. Am I asking 5 or is it 4? I can't remember now. I know it's expensive. Yes, I know. Especially when sad news this morning of in-demand toys having been broken into, trashed and robbed. You're not wrong. Do I watch Tyranids Miniature? I've not heard of them. I think you like his paint jobs and his attitude. Alright, okay, because his attitude's an awful lot, isn't it? Makes a burnished metal paint job on a Leviathan flamethrower in it. Okay. Tyranids Miniatures. I could just nip over now, couldn't I? I'm someone who likes to write things down, so I'll write it down and I'll have a look at it. There we go, we'll have a look at that later. What else? Ever had a celebrity visit my shop? You probably wouldn't consider this person a celebrity because it's not a household name. Let's see what this is supposed to look like. I want to see if I've got the wings right. It's about right. Yeah, that's about right. Right, what size? 50mm. Yeah, I had someone walk through my door once. And as soon as I saw this person, I was like, I know that face. Who is it? I know that face. I said, hello, sir, you all right there? To which he replied, yes, I'm just been looking at your Dalek in the window. I used to work with those back in the day, back in the 70s. And I was like, used to work with them. He used to work with Daleks back in the 70s. He used to work on Doctor. Oh my god, and the name dropped straight away. I just said, it's Philip Hinchcliffe. You know me? So I said, of course I know you. You're the nearest thing to a hero to me. And he was the producer on most of Tom Baker era on the show. Anyway, I had a good look at my Dalek, and he commented that it's far better than the ones they used to use. By the time he got involved in Doctor Who, they were all fairly well beaten up at that point. So I get why. That seems to be stretched forward too much. Otherwise, there's going to be a hole. I suppose I can always fill the hole later. So yeah, not really a celebrity that you've seen on screen. I have had some Hollywood director. I'll get to you, Mark. I'll get to you. And no, Mark is certainly not a celebrity. Beeps. Glad I've got nothing on order. Well, that's regarding In Demand, yes. So you had a Hollywood director in your shop. Is this the person I'm thinking of? Go ahead. Yeah, it was one of the best days of my life. While talking to him, I will be honest, I was very slyly looking around the shop to see if I had anything that because there's books about his work and there's books that he's wrote, and I was desperately looking out of the corner of my eye to see if I had one of his books that I could get him to sign. But apparently he was in the area because he has family who lives around here, and that's why he popped in. Does Jesus have a Holy Grail? Who's Jesus? Are we actually talking about Jesus? You're just having a joke, aren't you? Did he arrive in a fort? Who's Neil Johnson? If it's who I think it is, then it's been into mine once or twice as well. Not him. Yeah, he's been in. Yeah, I don't really term him as an Hollywood director, to be fair. Hello, Joshy boy. How are we doing? Well, anyway, I suppose I'll get maybe some more of these. Hope you're good. Probably see you at some point this week. If not this week, then maybe next. Right, okay, so that's Tyranid Prime built. Why did it go from perfect focus to not so perfect focus? Looking brute. Add that to the pile of built ones, and next, done them. Done him. Done them. Done them. Barb gaunts. I thought they were an optional way of building the newer gaunts, but obviously they're not because it's these. Right. Did you? They're not. Oh, you know. I just want to paint them. There's another one, he's a director. Yeah, fair enough. I get distracted. That's why it takes so long to get through these things. That's why the other night I managed to do so much in such a short space of time when I wasn't streaming. J1 and 2. That's 2. It's all good fun. Nice to see an active chat anyway. Two, 3, and 4. I'm going to chop off the next stage as well. Yeah, going back to something that Kyle Ken asked about earlier about painting on stream as well. I will do, but as you can see, the quality of the image on something so small isn't great, so you're probably not going to see it all that well. I did try. Where's number 4? I did try last week before the first of these streams to have my phone on for close-ups, and it was just no good whatsoever. No good at all. There was getting a lot of feedback, a lot of squealing and warbling from the computer. Well, probably from the microphone, I don't know. Couldn't handle it. So I thought I'm not going to be able to do anything like that until I get a proper dedicated camera. And for that, the one that I've got the 1 or 2 that I've got my eye on are damned expensive. And I'm certainly not at the point yet where I can feel that I can justify spending like 700 or 800 quid on a camera just for that. Just to do these live streams. Well, I'm not going to be doing them all that often, I don't think. Got 3 Mutt Williams figures today. You must be so proud of yourself. Congratulations. Gareth can't multitask because he's not a woman. You know, they say this, but I've always said that all men can multitask because they can watch naughty videos. That's 1. Whilst keeping an eye on the door. That's 2. And pleasuring themselves. That's 3 things at the same time. Yes, there's an auction tomorrow at Vectis. I haven't even looked at it, so I don't know. I don't know what's in there. Didn't we vote for the music? Actually, no. No, I said that's 3 people that's asked now about it. Said they want it off. And if 1 more person said that they wanted it off, I'd turn it off. And until now, nobody's mentioned it. And I believe you already said something here. I have so much to do, I may not go to sleep tonight. I was up until 2 o'clock last night, this morning. Half of your kebab is destroyed. It's because you've had it for half an hour. You've destroyed it. Phoebe Waller-Bridge-Allen's red blouse outfit looks interesting. Nothing about that character looks interesting. Yeah, good point regarding camera view. But, maybe as a one-off show, in the long run, you could keep them as a Patreon reward. Possibly. It's going to take a while to earn 700 or 800 quid back, though, isn't it? That's a good idea. How's that? Got 13 people watching right now. I'm watching jump down to 2 because I fired up the music. I think it's quite chilling. Tell you what, put that into space one I told you about. So the one you were just listening to was called Feeding the Ducks. This is Into Space. See people liking it. There's a Lego Batman 89 Batman on it. Yeah, but it'd be going for more than what you can buy it from Lego for. Indie stuff. He's got a sense of humour as Benjamin. Kai Ken, not so much. Time for ends teeth. Well, put it on mute. You won't be able to listen to me then. It'd be even better, won't it? I wouldn't know. I don't think I've seen you in person or enough to see how tall you are. I think I've heard worse with modern ringtones. Go back to the Nokia 3310 days then. Don't do it, TJ. Oh, good man, Waffler. Thank you. I've lowered the music down. And back here. Get rid of that one, and back to concentrating. Can't get into that one. Now, I was saying last time for the Termagants, I want those to be inspired by wasps. So I want the fleshy parts underneath to be bright yellow, and then the carapaces on top I want in glossy black with a yellow tinge to the edges to define them. But I'm thinking I might do a different colour scheme for every different type of Tyranid. Just think that'd be a bit more interesting than them all being the same colour. That's something else I need to do as well before I paint them. I've got to wash them all. I've been handling them with sweaty fingers. Now, there's nothing you can do about that in this heat. And obviously the natural greases and oils off your fingers get onto the miniature. And it makes it very difficult for the paint to stick. So before I can paint them, they're all going to need a wash and a scrub with a toothbrush and some hot soapy water. Unrelated, there's a Comic-Con at Aintree in November. Is there now? 5'11", she's a 5'8". Okay. I was talking to the organizer yesterday. He was the White Wookiee. Where model makers gloves. You can't grip things properly. I've tried. It's not great. I used to even wear them when I was painting, and no, I just end up you get little pokey bits that stick out sometimes, or creases, and they get in the way. Right, let's start putting this together at long last. Seems like ages since I took this off the sprue. Mind. Already been on an hour nearly. I accomplished much in an hour. Hope you've enjoyed the entertainment. That's just the gun. It's almost as big as the figure itself. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell, that is just the gun. My word. 40mm base. What's that one? There we go. Look at the size of that gun. It's like it's carrying around its child or something. Next. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a doctor at the gate. They've just gone. I've got a decent pair of these somewhere, so I should start using them. Instead, I'm using the ones that came with a starter set. I do that with my brushes as well. I have decent, expensive brushes, but I don't want to use them, so I keep using the ones I got at the pound shop and the cheap multi-packs from the works. 5, 6, 7... There's 8. Especially when they're lubed up. I just covered that. Boombox. I'm lost. Lol at their having projectile weapons. Do they shoot more Tyranids? There's some of them do actually. Some of them do. There's what's the name of it? Is it Tervigon? I think it's a Tervigon, and it's essentially walks. It's a great big massive beast, and it's got a huge belly. And the belly's got a split down the middle of it. It's essentially giving birth to Tyranids as as it walks along, essentially creating more soldiers for the army as it goes. But that's the point of the Tyranids, isn't it? They come to your world. They literally consume everything. Animal, plant, mineral, you name it. Buildings, vehicles, they consume it all to create more Tyranids. And that's how they swarm. Terrifying thought. And they don't do it in a painless way either, do they? It's literally ripping you to shreds while they're at it. Do it! Do it! Yes, I can feel the light flowing through you. Share this content with all your friends. Ring that ding-a-ling. I never said I was sane. I think they fire out plasma anyway, these, don't they? I'll have to read up on that. Although I'm very interested in the lore, but I'm not really a lot interested in the game. I should, really. It'd be nice to have a go at some point. I wouldn't have a clue what I was doing though. It was nice talking to you guys. I'll definitely check out the next stream, but you've got to go now. Have a good rest of your show. Well, thank you, Waffle. It was brilliant of you to join us. Take care and have fun doing whatever it is you're going to be doing. Bye now. I'm really not looking forward to basing all these miniatures. Do I just cheap out and go with sand? I've got a lot of Astro Granite, so I suppose I could do that. I've never used that stuff before because I always think it's really poor value for money. Gone together too well. I've got a bit of a line there. Paint will probably cover it. So is this another 40mm? They're all 40mm. go. That's another one. Come on. Catch up. Camera, catch up. There we are. Look at the detail in it. It's awesome. Next, I've got 10, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 10. That's 9. Oh, everyone's got to go. Everyone's got to go. Kieran's going. Take care, mate. And Ken's going. See you later. See you on Friday. Look forward to it. It wasn't the music, honest. Okay, then. If you say so. See you on Friday, mate. It's 12, so what's the other one I need? 11. That's the one. It's not. 11's a gun. There it is. It's doing that silly Emperor voice. That's what's scaring everyone off, isn't it? You know, it's just dawned on me that I've also agreed. This is the contents of one box of the Tyranids. I haven't started on the Space Marines yet, but I've also agreed to split a box with somebody else who just wanted the Space Marines. I thought, yeah, I'll have more Tyranids. I'll take some more. So I've got all these to do again at some point. Maybe I'll do a force up for the shop. And people can come and play. I need to create space for a gaming table. I'd really like to. Still here, old Bean. Oh, Bean! Oh, Bean! Well, I knew you'd still be here. You wouldn't leave without saying goodbye, would you now? Me? And I haven't forgotten about all those figures that you're after. I am. In fact, I never got back to your last message, did I, regarding the Hawk and Dove. I have every intention of repairing them, and the Guy Gardner. I think you asked about the Guy Gardner as well, didn't you? And I have every intention of repairing them, but I'm thinking about making that a video as well. Showing people how to drill and pin repair jobs on action figures. That's something that all us collectors could do with learning to do. But I haven't had the chance to film it yet. Good to catch you live, Gareth. Later, mate. Okay, yes, take care. look after yourself. I will catch you again next time. No worries. I know when you are ready, you'll get back to me. I will do. I will do. I promise. I promise. I mean, as it is at the moment now, you already know what's available, how much they all are. It's just a case of getting those others ready to send as well. That's all. But you haven't been forgotten. I don't know if you've seen the latest video, which is already up on the Patreon. If not, the edited version will be going out tomorrow night. It's Tuesday tomorrow, isn't it? Monday to yeah, Tuesday tomorrow. The edited version will be going out tomorrow night. Another one of them done. And there's some more DC figures in with those if you want to have a look. Might as well get them all in one go. 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 13. There's not many to choose from now. 13. 14. 15. 16. Seen it. You have seen it. Good man. Do you really have nothing better to do with your time than watch me? I appreciate it. I genuinely do. I really do. It still just blags my head that there's anyone would be remotely interested in watching me just talk crap. I mean, fair enough. Those the unboxing and the what did I buy videos aren't too bad, I suppose. Yeah, it just baffles me. I suppose that shows the lack of confidence I have in myself. I don't know if I've already said, but the last time I did Doncaster Toy Fair, there was he's not an old man, but he's an older dealer at older toy dealer at the toy fair. He sells all sorts of things, a bit like myself. And I was chatting to him, and he just said, "Oh, by the way, I've been watching your videos." And I just went, "Pardon?" He says, "Yeah, your videos on YouTube." He said, "I've been watching them," and I was flabbergasted. I went, "Have you really got nothing better to do with your time?" I didn't mean it quite so seriously, but I think he was a little taken aback himself. I just suppose I don't know how to react to that yet. May have another look and see if there are one or two that may be needed. I could probably do with a Wonder Woman, Batman, and Black Canary. Well, there's certainly some Wonder Woman, Batman, and Black Canaries amongst the lots. Yes. You're a seller. I'm a buyer. As a Patreon, I get to see early. I'm too far away to visit the shop, so it's logical. Fair enough. You definitely don't need to explain yourself to me at all. Oh, show great variation. I try. I think that was one thing I didn't like doing about those Marvel and DC videos, was because there were so many. You don't have this. It's why I cut them down into like 20-minute videos instead of doing them all in one. I think people would have probably got bored if I'd have put an hour and 20-minute video out of Marvel and DC. Oh, I suppose I could have easily done a 2-hour video. There were so many. If I'd have done them all in one. That said, my most popular video is the vintage Star Wars haul, but then again, that's vintage Star Wars, isn't it? There we go. That's another one of them. Too small. Yeah. Get in. There it is. Oh, I missed a bit there. I didn't trim down the gun. What a fool. What a fool. I missed a bit. I suppose nobody's perfect. And I never profess to be. There we go. Last one of these now. You watched that about 5 times? Really? Wow. Wow. That's dedication. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. I think there was one of the What Did I Buy videos that I did once, and it ran to just short of an hour. It was like 52 minutes or something like that. And I was literally watching, because obviously I try to always join in the live chat and on the premieres, and I was literally just watching the viewing figures. I mean, there weren't many in the first place. Oh, watching them go down as people were leaving. So I do try to keep them. I try to keep them to 30 minutes if at all possible. Unless it's something special, I'll try not to exceed 45 now. But obviously for the Patreon, that's completely different, because the whole point there is to offer something that's not on the main on the main channel. And if you want to see all of it, it's there. That's another empty sprue. There were one of the DC videos as well. It's either DC or Marvel. And it ran longer than the others. And again, I was watching people leaving the premiere. Just watching the numbers go down while it was on. I mean, they possibly came back and watched the remainder later. That's entirely possible. I don't know. But yeah, it was not alarming, not necessarily eye-opening, but it was educational, I will say. I mean, I haven't been doing this very long, have I? I am winging it, and I'm learning as I go. I've got to be honest as well, when I see people's YouTube videos, when I'm scrolling through, if it's more than 10 or 15 minutes, then I will bear in mind to come back and watch it later. If it's more than 25 minutes, it's one of those things, it's like, ooh, I don't know. I might catch that another time when I've got spare time. Oh no, sorry, the 10 to 15 minutes I'll watch there and then. But anything longer than that, up to like 25 minutes or more or anything like that, then it's a case of, yeah, I'll have to come back and watch this another time. Or sometimes I'll even just skip through. So that's just my viewing habits. Right, I think now all I've got left is one of the big guys to do. Shove you back in there. It's not together. That's that. Didn't do that bit. Help if I put it in the right way, won't it? Yeah, and that's the last of those ones done. I usually do a late night or weekend catch up. Yeah. I'm still working my way through loads of Korean stuff on Netflix, though, so my YouTube hours have gone down a little bit at the moment. Right, so there's just this one to do now. And this is an ugly looking mofo. An hour and 20 minutes in at the moment. Right, well, them some big ones. I don't think it'll take that long to do this. It's got them big Cthulhu tentacles as well coming out of the mouth. Haven't quite finished. What's the other piece? K1, K2. Oh, look! Drop it at 1, 2, 3 this time. It's the tongue. Almost put it in the wrong place then. Oh, it's a barbed tongue as well. Spend a lot of time on what's underneath.
Do you know the book Little?
What? Yeah.
Yeah. I always found it hard to get through. Now I find it kind of more easy.
Okay. Okay.
Got further than ever before.
Excellent. Well, as long as you're enjoying it.
So sorry if it wasn't nice.
Go on, you're all right. See you later. That's one of my daughters, Holly. Going to tell me how she's getting on with one of the books she's reading. Little Women. She is a little woman as well. Bless her. What we got? Hello, Gwaz! How are you? You well? So excited to see how it looks in the end. You and me both. I've just realised that's a Twitch comment. That's the first Twitch comment that I've had. You're probably the first Twitch viewer. Yeah, I'm not very active on Twitch. In fact, I've never watched a single video on there. At least I now know that my videos are visible on there. I weren't sure because I can't get them to. I still can't get them to show up on Facebook. Every time I do a stream, it is set to go on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And no matter what I do within my settings on Facebook, it still comes up as a private video. I can't change the settings for whatever reason. And I was thinking that Twitch was something similar as well. So at least now I know that people can see me on there. It's possible, not that they are. I think that's that piece all trimmed up. Twitcher, yes, Twitcher. Put a Y in the chat if you like that background music, and if you do not like the background music, go for it. I can't believe that we're still going on about this though. Right, okay, it only counts once, Gap. Only counts once from each person, okay? I've even lowered it down for you. What more do you want? Well, I know you want me to turn it off, don't you? Such a spoil sport. So I have it on because I know that at times I go silent because I'm focusing on what I'm doing. So I like to be something going on in the background. I might just put a blob of glue over them to cover up where it's dug out a little bit. Once it's painted up, you probably won't see it. But you might. Benjamin's put a Y. You want me to change the music? I'll change the music. I did change the music. I changed it to this. Okay, let's we'll go with rock. I'll allow it up a touch. There you are. This is apparently rock. I did actually try uploading some of my own music to StreamYard so that I could use that. You know, the stuff that's normally in the regular videos. But apparently they are too large files to put up. I've tried re-downloading them in their smallest possible quality, and even those were like 5 times too large. So I thought, well, I can't do it then, can I? where's that done gone? There it is. So it's that way up. Right there. Oh, that didn't sound good, did it? I haven't broke it, but it sounded like it had. God, they've got really long prongs of those. There we go. I know. How far am I into this kit? Well, that's you think this is Warhammer using. How far am I into this kit? Well, this is the last of the Tyranids. All I've got left to do now on it are the legs, spiky bits. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces left to cut off and stick onto this ugly behemoth thing. But then there's all the Space Marines as well. But I won't be doing them for quite some time yet. I want to get the Tyranids all finished first. And then, like I say, I've got someone who's wanting to split a box with me. He wants the Space Marines. I might just give him these Space Marines, actually. How long does it normally take to build these things? A lot less time when you're not chatting to people. I normally get through these quite quickly. But I keep breaking off to chat to everyone. 5, 7, 8. Because it could be 5, 6, and 7, could it? 5, 7, and 8. 5. That's 5. But it's the painting that's time consuming. Although you can do it quickly if you're just trying to get it done, just trying to throw paint on it so that you can play the game. But I'm more of a, I want to get it painted quite nicely and put it on display in the cabinet. I don't tend to play the game, so I do spend quite a bit of time painting them up as nice as I possibly can. Oh, you have far too much confidence in me. Next time I do a stream, I really must bring some of the ones that I've already painted so that I can show them. Let's trim these up. Thank you all for sticking with me anyway. I weren't even sure if it was going to be worth streaming the building of these things, so it's not something I've ever done before. But it's certainly, interacting with you guys has certainly made it a lot more fun for me. And I hope that you've got something out of it as well. I like flickering. Is it my eyes? It's probably my eyes. Right, these bits go. Big light goes there. Middle light goes in the middle. Yep. And then that one goes there. Yo. It's like Shelob on a bad day. There's only these 3 pieces left. I'm fairly sure I don't need the numbers of them. Famous last words. It's like when you get halfway through building an IKEA cabinet and you're like, I don't need the instructions now, I know what I'm doing. Yes, of course you do. And we've got another sprue empty. Final Tyranid sprue, all empty now. Where are we at in the stream? I enjoyed these dreams. I think they're very fun and entertaining. Dreams? I think you mean streams. Oops, streams, yeah. I just like hanging out with like-minded dudes. Oh, your mind's like mine. Oh, you poor soul. It is nice, isn't it? Technology has opened up this, being able to do things like this, isn't it? Finding out that you're not the only nerd around. You're not the only one who likes what you like. Never were, but it was so hard to find, like you say, like-minded people in the past, wasn't it? And that's certainly a good thing to have come out of the internet. There's been a lot of bad things. That's a good thing. There's another piece. It's hiding. There we go. Actually, this music isn't too bad. I quite like this one. Right, big one has to go there, doesn't it? Might glue these in place at a later date. They are supposed to be just push fit. I'm keeping them that way at the moment because it'll be easier if I need to remove them in order to paint when I get to that. But I might, when it's painted, glue. Oh, just realised all the teeth it's got inside its mouth. Oh, it's grotesque. Oh, missed a bit there. It's one of the worst notes that I could have missed, is that? Big base. 120 mil base. That's certainly that one, isn't it? Wow. There it is. Come on, camera, catch up. Look at that mouth. See all the teeth. I can't wait to paint this. Come on. Catch up. There we go. See what I mean about the Cthulhu tentacles going out the mouth as well? Teeth? Ugh. Very, very good detailing. Very good. Out the way. Out the way. And bring everything in. They're the two big boys from this set. And there's that one. That's the one we built earlier. Because we all helped out. Now what we built earlier. M3 from last time. All the Termagants. There's no, what they call them at the moment. Not Termagants, what's the other ones? Oh, what they call them? It's gone. There we are. And I know you haven't got exactly the best picture there, so let's see if I can move the webcam. Excuse the wobbly camera work. Just imagine that, a horde of them coming at you. Hey! Hello! I've got my halo back. Thank you. Thank you. How long will it take to paint one of them? That varies. It varies, just that. But it can be a long drawn out time. You could be looking at, I mean, you could fire through plastics together. You can fire through, maybe get, if you're not being too picky or anything, you might be able to get one done in an hour or two. But you know, one of those in an hour or two, it's 20 of those. And then there's 10 of those, which would be about the same. I mean, I suppose it depends how detailed you want to go. If you just want to spray them one colour, pick out a few details with a brush, you can have them done really, really quickly. If you want them to look really good, you can spend 10, 20 hours on one of them if you really wanted to. Yes, it's hilarious. The bigger ones like those, they're the ones that you probably would want to spend a lot more time painting, because they're sort of like your big monsters, almost your character pieces. That would be considered, those two would both be considered character pieces as well. But maybe spend a lot less time on these. But that's not me. I tend to go somewhere in the middle. I won't spend 10 hours doing one of those, but I might go. It's weird because I'll do them in batches. I will spray them all, then I will spend a long time going through getting the details on them. But I'll go through and maybe across 1 or 2 evenings I'll paint all of the shells black on those, the carapaces black, and then another evening I'll spend, or day spend, picking out the edge details around every single little panel that's on. You're not going to be able to see it without the light on it. Every single little panel behind. You see each little piece of shell across the top there, picking out the edge of it, and doing that on 20 of those and then on 10 of those before you even think about moving on to these or these. So yeah, I do it in batches, and then another time it'll be a case of going through doing all the eyes, the teeth, claws. It'll be a case of pick a colour and do that colour, that block across them all. And I will do those first because they're going to be the most tedious, so I want to get them out of the way. Hello! Hello! Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words, and 33 1/3% of it is profanity. You can do better than that, Ed. You could have got at least another 2 swear words in there, I'm sure of it. Yes, very fine detail. It is Monday, yes, it is Monday. What are you up to? Are you editing? No, you're not editing. You've got a video going out today or tomorrow, have you? What are you up to? Right. I'm going to have to find somewhere to put all these now. But yeah, all of those come from these sprues. They're all done now. Might try making some sprue goo out of those. That's letting them dissolve in lots of this glue. It turns it into like a grey goo, and it helps you fill up any cracks that's in the moulds. So you finished your editing early and just uploading now. Uploading? Hey, what have you got uploading? Are you ready for this week? Ready for this week's Collector's Archive? So yes, we have the Space Marines. There's right. Yeah, the chap that I wanted to that wants to split a box with me, he wants everything except the Tyranids. So rather than me getting a second batch of Tyranids, I might just let him have this box, and then he gets all of his Space Marines. It saves me having to do another batch of Tyranids anytime soon. So I can always do these at a later date. Get his stands. We'll get this thing that's got a QR code on the back of it. I'll get his data cards. Still sealed. I'll get his decal sheet for all the different legions. The only other thing I wanted to keep that I know he wants is the new book. And this one's not quite perfect, so I'd like him to have a perfect one. But then again, if I'm doing him a deal, maybe I'll accept something that's just shy of perfect. It's not bad. I'll take it tomorrow and see what he says, because I think he's coming into it. And he can have the box. That's one less giant box for me to worry about. Oh, yes, recycling is certainly good. Yes, this week Collector's Archive, awesome. Who is it this week? Showing a bit of chest there. Ooh, I do apologise. Right, okay, I think I am done for tonight. We've got 2 hours out of this nearly. Right, okay, in 10 minutes it'll be 2 hours, so I'll give you 10 minutes to ask anything you want to ask before I call it a night and wish you all well, and then sod off to start making the kids' lunches for tomorrow. Space Hamster ZH. Yes, you mentioned it's all about the Zoids. That'll be an interesting one to watch then. I'm really not up to upon Zoids at all. Let's see if I can. Now these minis are all in my way. Let's see if I can drop him a link in. Lots of icon. Copy. Paste. There you go. If you're wanting the link, there's the link. And that's one thing I would like to change about this webcam. It's looking down on me and I'm looking at the screen in front of me. I'd prefer to be looking at everyone as I'm talking to them, but I don't. How do I drop the link? Well, I don't know how everyone else drops it, but I went over to your channel on YouTube. I copied the address bar and pasted it here. And I pressed enter. Copy and paste. It's I'm sure it's something you're familiar with. You could probably do it on your phone as well. I don't know. Although you'd have to leave the YouTube window that you're on to do that. Yeah. Oh, that's the only other thing that I need to do, isn't it? I've still got the Ripper Swarms to do. So I need... There possibly is a fancier way of doing it, but every time I've tried the app thing, it never works for me. So that's what I end up doing, which is why I can't do it when I'm chatting in someone else's live stream. I can't do that. Yes, he is. I'm going to need 2 bases for those Ripper Swarms. What size bases do they use? $40mm. So I need... I nearly fell off my chair then. I need to have the rest of them. Thanks. The at never shows up for peeps to click. Yeah, I find that. I find that as well. 9 this will occur. What the? The stepping away from the spectrum bashing. Yeah. 6 minutes to go. And then it's Clayton's. Clayton's, I'm telling you. Clayton's. Look at that. What are we, 40, 45 years on? They're still making Spectrum games. They won't be making PS5 and Xbox Series X games in 40 years' time, won't they? So what games were there then? Anything good? Clones of all other games, I'm assuming. That needs a dead space marine, doesn't it, on the base? Really needs one. Or even one of these having impaled a space marine. Oh. Still a healthy batch of new games being made for it. Actually, someone's face in the base on this. See the figure? We're focused in. I can see there's actually someone's face buried in the rubble there. Right near my finger. Right there. That's gruesome. Absolutely gruesome. I saw a meme a few weeks ago and I thought absolutely brilliant for Warhammer 40k. Harry Potter, Castle Hogwarts, all the Potterheads. Yeah, I really want to go to Hogwarts. I really want to go to Hogwarts. Star Wars. Yeah, I really want to go to a galaxy far, far away. Star Trek. Yeah, I really want to go to the Enterprise. Warhammer 40k fans, no thanks, I'm good. I don't want to go there. There's literally nothing positive about that universe. There's so good about it. What's so good about it is that it's so bad. I think I've still got it. Did I keep the picture? I probably deleted it. I need to figure out how to do the screen sharing stuff. Yeah, it's long gone now. I would have shared it with you, but I can't. Hold on. 2 minutes to go. Ocean mode and music were good. Talking about the Commodore 64 now, by the look of it. These were new old games, as in new to me. Oh, right. Right, okay, so they're not... The ones that you've received today are not brand new games, they're old ones that you've acquired for the first time. Okay. Is long game your... What? Long game your speed, Gareth? Long game? It's Pong your speed. Right, okay. I remember Pong. Facts, I do have an Atari with combat, and on combat there is Pong. Yes. I'm nowadays though I'm more of a. At the moment I'm going through Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch. Good game, good game. Possibly one of the best sequels ever made. Best one from today was Wizard's Lair from Bubble Bus Software 85 clone of Attic Attack Ultimate. But you've been after it, that particular Bubble Bus when you already had the game, didn't you? Or had in the past. Fusion Retro books of the history of Russian software, but that's an antenna. Very good. Enjoy the stream, guys. Everybody in the chat is wonderful. Yeah, everyone has been wonderful, haven't they? Fantastic. Apart from someone telling me to turn the music off. Yeah. Have a good evening. Yeah, take care, everyone. I'm going to go now. We won't be back for Cosmic Council now until next week. This week, tomorrow night, I've got this week's What Did I Buy going up. And I don't think I have any more videos planned for this week. That doesn't mean there won't be one. I might start painting some of these at some point. Okay, take care, everyone. Look after yourselves. Bye. Where am I? Give me.